ni Pangulong Duterte. Narito ang kanyang pahayag sa isinagawang flag ceremony sa House of Representatives.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My concern is not on my legacy as Speaker. My concern is to support President Duterte's legacy in the year that I have as Speaker. Shortly after I assumed the speakership, I stated my goal, which is to implement the legislative agenda of President Duterte. I think those of you who are involved in the priority legislative agenda of the President, as he enunciated in this last State of the Nation address, have witnessed and experienced how we are prioritizing that legislative agenda. And I think those of you involved in those bills have seen and experienced that is where I am hands-on in the matter of expediting matters, even when it comes to nagging the committee and the staff. Let me describe my leadership and management style as Speaker of the House. It is similar to when I was President. The key words are hard work, selectively hands-on, and you've seen that with regard to the priority legislative agenda of the President. Strict, but hopefully fair and open-minded.
Mga OFW sa bansang Israel nagsama-sama upang ipakita ang suporta kay Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Hindi lang mga OFW ang nagagalak makita si Pangulong Duterte, gayon din ang mga opisyalis dito at ang mga Israelites.
Hiwalay sa inyo dahil ang puso namin ay nakikiisa kay President Duterte. Huwag na ho tayong maghiwa-hiwalayan. Wala na hong division. Unite Philippines! Amen. Unite OFW! Unite President Duterte! Wala na tayong awayan. Magmahalan na tayo. Mag-ayos na tayo. Yun ang puso ng ating Presidente. Kaya dapat huwag tayo mga sensitive. Huwag tayo, kundi ano natin yung tunay na pagmamahalan. Rodrigo!
How are you? Good to see you, Mr. President. What a pleasure. I'm honored. Welcome. Welcome. Please come in. President Duterte, welcome to Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem. We mark that this is the first visit by a president of the Philippines in the history of Israel. It is deeply appreciated. We remember the exceptional role of the Philippines that received Jewish refugees during the Holocaust. We remember that the Philippines was the only Asian country that voted for the establishment of the State of Israel in the UN resolution in 1947. Mr. President, we remember our friends. And that friendship has blossomed over the years, and especially over the last few years. We're going to sign here today 3 important agreements in trade, in science, and no less important, in caregiving. There has been a remarkable phenomenon in Israel where thousands and thousands of families have taken heart from the support given by Filipino care workers to the elderly. I am one of those families, Mr. President. My late father, who died at the age of 102, in his later years, received incredible care by a caregiver from the Philippines, Lee, a woman of exceptional compassion and intelligence. She took care of my father's every need. And when he passed away, she took care of his brother's needs until he passed away. I, like many, many Israeli families, am deeply moved by this show of humanity. And today we're going to sign an agreement that will knock off as much as $12,000 from the cost of every caregiver. This is money that is taken away from the caregivers and the families, the Israeli families, who so want their service. This is an exceptional agreement, and it, I think, heralds the kind of friendship that we are developing. And so in that spirit, again, Mr. President, I welcome you to Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem. Welcome.
Mr. President.
I-like ang aming Facebook page, mag-comment at mag-share, and follow us on Twitter. At bisitahin ang aming website, www.peoplesdaily.com.